There are 24 million gardens in the UK, covering an area of land bigger than all our nature reserves combined. With a few small changes, we can create a vast nature network that will allow nature to recover, and it starts at our own back door. With autumn now a distant memory, winter is setting in. I'm going back to the Bickley Hall garden to talk to Phil and see what suggestions he has for changing my garden this month. So last month we worked on creating a wildflower meadow in my garden, and I was thinking perhaps this month it would be good to do something smaller and a little bit simpler that people can all do in the gardens no matter what kind of garden they have, whether it's a big one or a small one. So what do you recommend?
Go for some native British bulbs. You can plant them in a variety of places. You can plant them in borders or designated areas. You can plant them in a lawn. If you don't have a lawn or borders, you might like to try planting them in layers in pots and get them coming up at different times and get a real good display of some pretty awesome colour next spring.
Excellent, let's go take a look then. So is the idea then to put these layers of different types of bulbs?
Yeah. If you put different layers of bulbs in, you can plant at different depths if you want. As long as you plant them deep enough, you can plant them deeper than you need to. It's good for wildlife. You've got something for pollinators as they start to emerge in the spring. You've got food for some wildlife, and it just looks nice.
I'm meeting Conservation Officer Andrea Powell to find out a little bit more about these spring bulbs.
Okay, so these are snowdrops, and they're one of the first flowers of the year. They normally come through in January. You normally find them in woodlands in the wild, so you get snowdrops, daffodils and bluebells. Snowdrops flower first, then wild daffodils normally flower around February time, and then the bluebells are last. They normally come out around April, May. But what they're trying to do, why they come out so early, is they're trying to grow and flower before the leaves come out of the trees, so while there's still light on the forest floor.
So they like quite shady areas then?
Yeah, so in a garden they'll do really well under a hedgerow or in a slightly shady area.
And these are great for pollinators then, and bees and insects?
Yeah, so pollinators, they need flowers all year round, so they're active from spring onwards. So these are one of the first nectar sources.
And then what happens towards the end of their life cycle then?
So they flower, the flowers go over, but the leaves stay around for quite a while afterwards. So the leaves are taking in energy, and then they're putting that energy back into the bulb. So once the flowers have gone over, it's important that they leave the leaves so they can re-energise the bulb, and then they'll be able to flower again next year.
So basically don't mow them until they're all dead and then...
Yes.
Yeah.
The longer you can leave them, the better. Yeah.
I'm going to be putting my bulbs in pots simply because I've got an area that's not that great for wildlife. It's paved and it doesn't look nice. So hopefully a few pots with bulbs in will brighten the place up. So I'm just going to use soil from the ground. I'm not going to use any compost at all, just because bulbs naturally grow in the ground anyway. If you are going to use compost, please use a peat-free alternative because those don't contain peat, which comes from peat bogs, which are quite rare habitats nowadays and are home to some rare species. So that's one little way you can help in the garden.